The Goose Girl. Long ago, there lived a widowed queen who ruled her kingdom with wisdom and care. Her greatest treasure was her beautiful daughter, a young princess whom she loved deeply. When the princess grew older, a marriage was arranged with a prince who lived in a faraway kingdom. The time soon came for her to leave her home and travel to meet her future husband. Before the journey began, many precious gifts were prepared for her departure. To ensure her daughter arrived safely, the queen chose a chambermaid to travel alongside the princess and attend to her during the long journey. 2 horses were prepared for the road. The princess rode a magnificent horse named Falada, a loyal companion who possessed the rare ability to speak. On the morning of the princess's departure, the queen pricked her finger and let 3 drops of blood fall onto a small cloth.
Keep it with you for your protection.
With tears in their eyes, mother and daughter said their farewell. The princess tucked the cloth close to her heart, mounted her horse, and began the long journey toward her new life. Leaving home was the hardest moment for the young princess. The queen said goodbye with a heavy heart, blessing her daughter for the long road ahead. With hope and love, she sent her off toward her new life. Together they rode far from the castle, passing through forests, green valleys, and blooming fields. The road stretched endlessly ahead as the princess journeyed toward the distant kingdom where her future awaited. After traveling for many hours beneath the sun, the princess grew thirsty. She kindly asked the chambermaid to fetch water from a nearby stream.
Could I please have some water? Why don't you take it yourself?
Instead of obeying, she spoke rudely and told the princess to get the water herself. The princess, humble and gentle by nature, climbed down from her horse and drank from the stream without complaint. Later that day, when they reached another brook, the princess once again asked the maid for water.
I'm thirsty. Could you please get me some water? Get it yourself.
The chambermaid refused a second time, speaking with even greater arrogance. As the princess leaned down to drink from the stream, the cloth with the drops of her mother's blood slipped from her dress and floated away in the water. With teary eyes, the princess watched as the precious handkerchief floated away. The chambermaid saw this and secretly rejoiced, because she knew the princess had now lost the protection her mother had given her. Seizing the opportunity, the maid revealed her cruel intentions. She ordered the princess to remove her royal clothing and forced her to put on the maid's worn garments instead.
If you tell anyone, you will face the consequences.
Then she threatened the princess and made her swear never to reveal the truth. Falada watched silently, seeing everything that had just happened. She ordered the princess to remove her royal clothing and forced her to put on the maid's worn garments instead. The wicked chambermaid then mounted the noble horse Falada, pretending to be the true bride, while the real princess was forced to ride the maid's old horse. At last they arrived at the prince's palace, where celebrations were waiting. The prince was waiting anxiously to receive his bride. The prince hurried forward to greet what he believed was his bride and helped the false princess down from the horse. Meanwhile, the true princess was left standing quietly in the courtyard. The chambermaid was welcomed into the royal hall. Yet the old king's gaze lingered on the humble girl standing at the back. There was something noble about her that made him wonder who she truly was.
Tell me, what do you know of the woman who came with the princess?
She's only a chambermaid, Your Majesty, the guard replied.
Have her assist the boy who tends the geese.
The following morning, the princess was sent out with the geese. Conrad, the goose boy, approached her with curiosity, sensing there was something unusual about her.
You speak like someone important. How? Yet you watch geese like me.
Sometimes life hides our stories until the right moment finds them again.
Back at the palace, fearing that Falada might reveal the truth, the false bride demanded that the talking horse be killed.
That horse caused me nothing but discomfort on the journey. Have the white horse removed and put down. I will not be troubled by it again.
Watching the guard leave, the chambermaid smiled wickedly. Her cruel plan was finally falling into place. The princess was heartbroken when she heard this. Before Falada's head was taken away, she secretly asked the stable boy for a favor.
Please, when it is done, place his head above the city gate. I will be able to see him when I pass the gate in the morning and evening.
The stable boy carried out the order and took Falada away. Soon, the loyal horse's head was placed above the dark city gate. The next morning, as she walked beneath the gate with the geese, she looked up sadly at Falada's head and spoke to him.
Oh, Falada, if only you could speak.
Falada answered,
If your mother knew your sorrow, her heart would break.
Out in the meadow, the princess would sit and comb her long golden hair, which shone brilliantly in the sunlight. Conrad, amazed by its beauty, often tried to grab a strand, but the princess whispered a small rhyme to the wind, and a strong gust would blow Conrad's hat away, forcing him to chase after it while she finished braiding her hair. The chant was one her mother had taught her long ago, a small magic meant to keep her safe. The next day, when Conrad came closer, hoping to take a strand of her hair, the princess once again whispered the chant.
Whisper of the wind, rise and swirl.
Come back! Stop running!
At last, Conrad grew tired and sat down angrily on the ground. The princess smiled gently, glad her secret was protected. But the following morning, Conrad hurried to the king to complain about her.
Your Majesty, every time I try to touch her golden hair, a great wind rises. My hat flies away, and
The geese scatter everywhere. It cannot be ordinary. Tomorrow, watch her again. But this time, I shall learn the truth myself.
The next day, he hid near the gateway and saw the princess speak to Falada's head. Later, he secretly followed her to the meadow and witnessed the strange events with the wind and her shining hair. Realizing something was wrong, the king gently questioned the girl when she returned.
My child, tell me your story. You may speak safely here.
The princess poured out the truth in front of the king, how she was the daughter of a queen, how the maid had stolen her place, and how she had been forced to live as a simple goose girl. The king understood and knew what he had to do next. Without delay, the king led the girl forward and ordered that she be dressed in royal garments once more. Then he called his son to the royal hall and revealed the hidden truth to his son. The prince was stunned to learn that the goose girl standing before him was his rightful bride. At last, the truth was revealed, and everyone learned who the real princess was. The prince was overjoyed to finally meet his true bride. A great feast was held in the palace to reveal the truth before the entire court. During the feast, the old king asked the false bride a clever question.
Tell me, what punishment should one receive who betrays her mistress and steals her place?
The chambermaid replied,
Such a woman deserves the harshest punishment.
The king replied angrily,
Then you have spoken your own judgment.
And so the wicked chambermaid received the very punishment she had chosen.
No, wait! Please don't take me away! I beg you!
At last, the prince married the true princess, and together they ruled the kingdom wisely. And from that day forward, they lived in peace and happiness.